Hello, welcome to Diet Talk with Dietitian Michelle, your food expert. Today we will be talking about hidden sugar in the packaged foods that we buy. Hidden sugars in foods. We do buy food products, don't we? We buy biscuits, we buy shortbreads, we buy packaged drinks, and for some, we are sure that they have sugar, but there are some products, some food products we buy and we just ignore. It may not have sugar. So that is why today we will be talking about hidden sugar in foods and how you can find them. Yes. Now let me be clear about something. It's called hidden sugar not because the manufacturers of the products are hiding the sugar in the food product. No, that is not what it is. Yes, you're welcome to Diet Talk with Dietitian Michelle. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yes, so we are talking about hidden sugar in food. So now what happens is that the manufacturers do put the sugar in there and it's specified. That is why we call it food labeling. Food labeling. So since it's mentioned, since it is there, then that means they are not hiding it. So but it's called hidden sugar because you don't know that it's there. So to you it's hidden. To you it is hidden, which is why it's called what? Hidden sugar. Are you clear about that? So don't think that we call it hidden sugar because manufacturers are hiding the sugar. No, it's hidden to you because you don't understand that that food product has sugar, or you don't expect that food product to have sugar. So it's hidden to you. That is why it's called hidden sugar. Now, I have talked about that, right? I will now clear another thing you need to know about sugar before I go on and teach you how to find hidden sugar in packaged foods that we eat. And if you missed the previous episode, I talked about how much sugar you can take. Look, there is a balance. There is a balance to everything that you want to do in this life. So if you want to sweeten your foods with sugar, there is nothing wrong, especially when you don't have diabetes and you're not managing a condition like cancer. For a normal healthy individual, for children, even if you're trying to watch your weight. And do you know that for some of my patients who have diabetes, I'm able to plan diets depending on their level of control. For some, I add sugar to it. For some, I use something else that can sweeten the food, but not really sugar. So I'll still talk about that one. But today, we're talking about hidden sugar in foods and how you can find them. And I have clearly explained that it's called hidden sugar not because the manufacturers are hiding it, but because you are not seeing it. That is why it's called hidden sugar. And I like that name, hidden sugar. You know why? Sometimes when I start to consult my interesting clients and I get to the point of taking their food history and I ask them, so how do you sweeten your food? They'll respond, you mean sugar? And I say, yeah. They say, no, Dietitian Michelle, no. I don't take sugar. Sam. I don't add it to my food. I take my pap like that. I take my tea like that. I don't add sugar. And I'm like, wow, good. I'm impressed. I am so proud of you. So let's go down to other food history. So what do you eat for breakfast? And they go, bread. You don't take sugar, but you eat bread. And when it gets to biscuit, they'll say, when I take biscuits, I can just take like 6, 7 or 8 sticks. You don't eat sugar, you eat biscuits. Then when they go for occasions, they don't take things. You see, Coke, Fanta, no, I don't take those things because they are clear. They know that these ones contain sugar. Then they will say, give me malt. Just give me malt. I don't want to take sugar, so give me malt. So you see why it's called hidden sugar. These are the foods. These are some foods that have sugar inside, but people don't usually think, reflect, or imagine or assume that they will have sugar inside. So that is why we call them hidden sugar. So yes, you may not be adding sugar to your food. You may not be adding refined sugar, the white cube sugar or the granulated one to your pap, to your tea. Yes, you may not be adding that, but still, if you eat packaged foods, you may still be taking sugar that has been added to that product by the manufacturer for you. So if you want to get your diet right, it's key it's important for you to know how to read food labels, interpret, find those hidden sugars. Then we will say you are in control of your diet. So learning how to find hidden sugars in food is key in the management of many diet-related diseases, especially diabetes, and even for those who are trying to watch their weight. So now, how can you find hidden sugar in foods? Let me also clear one confusion about hidden sugar in foods, and that is that in food products that are made from starchy products, from carbohydrate sources, you have to also understand that we have naturally occurring sugar and sugar added to foods. So naturally occurring sugars, now we're talking about things like our fruits, our watermelon, our bananas, our oranges. They taste sweet when you take them, right? That is because they contain what we call natural sugars. They contain natural sugar. Nobody injected sugar into them. So these are considered natural sugars. But when you make a product, let's say now that you have a business of juicing, and you juice and sell bottled juice, and what you sell is orange and pineapple. When people take that orange and pineapple juice, it's going to be sweet. Yes, why? Because it has what we call natural sugars inside. So don't claim that your product does not have sugar. Yes, you will not claim that this product does not have sugar. Why? Because it has what we call natural sugar inside. So you cannot say that this product does not have sugar. It's misleading. So, and if you also buy products and they tell you it does not have sugar, that is misleading as well, because there is sugar inside. The end product, when it gets to your body, when it gets into the system, is going to be what? Glucose. So it has sugar. Just that our main concern as food experts is not the natural sugar, but the added sugar. So the right claim for manufacturers who make products and they don't add the white sugar or the brown sugar or honey or glucose syrup, they don't add any of these things that I have mentioned, then what they should say is that this product does not have added sugar. I hope you're getting the difference now. This product does not have added sugar. And how you can tell that the product does not have added sugar is that when you go to the ingredient list, now still this is too small, but you will just look for where the ingredients are written, and when you get there, when you read and you find out that it does not have sugar is not added, is not included, then you will say that, oh yes, that means they did not add sugar in manufacturing, but still it has sugar inside because there is natural sugar in the product. Do you understand? So those are two ways of you to read, understand, and find hidden sugar in food. So now that you are clear about natural sugars in foods and added sugar in foods, let's now talk about how to find added sugar in foods. Added sugar in foods. How can you find that? Number one step is that you go to the ingredients. Go to the ingredients. They will list all the ingredients used in manufacturing that product. And if the ingredient specifies that it has corn, it has this, it has nuts, and it has sugar, then you will now go to the next step. You have identified that the product is manufactured, is made with sugar. The next step will now be to do what? To find out how much sugar it contains. That is why you will now go to where we call the nutrition information. We're talking about how to find hidden sugar in food products. That is also knowing how to interpret food labels in food. When you know how to find hidden sugar in foods, then you can say that you have achieved about, let's say, 40% on how to interpret food labels. Because when you can find hidden sugar and you can find hidden fat, you can estimate calories, then you have started to read food labels. This is one step very important, especially for people who are controlling their sugar intake, just so that you will not keep saying, I don't take sugar, but you eat biscuits, you will eat bread, you will eat that one, you will take tea. Let's now estimate, count, and know how much sugars we eat. So in finding hidden sugar in foods, the first step you need to take is what? read the ingredients. Read the ingredients. If you find sugar there, if you find sugar listed there, then the product has sugar. You will now go to what we call the nutrition information. This table looks like a table, is a chart. That is where the manufacturers will specify exactly how much sugar their food product contain. Based on that, now you will determine, you will know, ask yourself, find out if you should go ahead and take the product or not. So this is cornflakes. Let's find out how much sugar this cornflakes contains. The carbohydrate content says 40 gram 40-gram carbohydrates, and remember that the end product of these carbohydrates will be what? Sugar. Now, out of this 40 gram, it says of which sugar is 2.5 gram. So we have interpreted the food label. The manufacturer says that his product, based on this 50 gram serving, this packet, that it has all right, so this food product, based on 40 gram, based on 50 gram serving, has what? 40 gram carbohydrate, and out of the 40 gram carbohydrate, it has 2.5 grams sugar. So how much sugar does it contain? Do you remember what we talked about last week? We said that for you to achieve healthy living, healthy eating, that you should not take more than 5, maximum 6 cubes of sugar every single day. Not more than that. If you want to live healthy, do not take more than 6 cubes of sugar. If you miss that, you can still catch up. Go to my YouTube channel so that you will be able to see, so that you'll be able to find you will know how to estimate the calories, and you know how to estimate the sugar in the food product. So today we are talking about how to find hidden sugar, and this product contains half cube of sugar because it has 2.5 grams of sugar. Are you getting me? So this product, cornflakes, has what? 2.5 grams of sugar. So when you take this, it has just half cube of sugar. If you take 2 packs, then you have taken a cube of sugar, and it is still within the recommended range. Now let's look at another product. I have a slice of bread here. I don't want to show you the packaging, but when I read it, it tells me that sugar was added in manufacturing, but there is no nutrition information like this for me to estimate exactly how much, except we walk up to the manufacturer to say, I know that your product has sugar inside, kindly let us know exactly how much it has. When we have that, then we'll be able to say it has this amount of sugar. So now that we cannot estimate how much sugar we have in bread, what I do sometimes is that I just go and search the regular amount of sugar in bread, then I use that to estimate. But if the manufacturers provide that information, it's usually better. It's better. So now we know that cornflakes, based on the information provided, has what? 2.5 grams of sugar. Let's look at another product. Do you take this? Yes, 3-in-1 coffee. You take that? Okay, so let's look at what the manufacturer is telling us. How much sugar does this contain? So first thing first, like I said, you will go to where the ingredients. This is small down below. You would read the ingredients to find out if the product has sugar first before you can tell how much sugar it contains. So reading the food ingredients, this product ingredients, it has coffee creamer, glucose syrup, vegetable oil, down, yes, salt, then sugar. I found it. So yes, it has sugar inside. So if the ingredient says there is sugar, the next thing you will do now is to go to the table chart. This table is what we call what? This table is what we now call the nutrition table, the nutrition fact, the nutrition information. You will now go there to find out exactly how much sugar it contains. So from this now, most food labeling will tell you how much sugar their product contains per 100 gram, because that is the standard, then per portion. So to make things easier for you, just look for per portion, look for per serving, leave the per 100 gram. So we are looking for how much sugar we have in this product per what? Per portion. This is a portion. So, and it says that this product per portion of 25 gram contains 18 grams of carbohydrates. You see why they will have to tell you that it has carbohydrates, because sugar, carbohydrates are in the same family, they are under the same category. So they usually tell you the carbohydrate, then out of that carbohydrate they will tell you exactly how much sugar contributes to that carbohydrate content. So out of these 18 grams we have 11.1 gram as sugar. Yes, so out of the 18 grams carbohydrate in this product we have 11.1. So what does that mean? 11.1, just estimate it. Remember, a cube is equivalent to 5 grams thereabouts. So just say that this product has 2 cubes of sugar. So if you take this for breakfast, then you have taken 2 cubes of sugar. Don't say I don't take sugar. You may not have added it to your tea, but the manufacturer added for you and he wrote it here. It's specified here. It's now left for you to find it. It's for you to discover. So yes, this product has 2 cubes of sugar. I hope you're getting clear on how to find hidden sugar in foods. First is to read the nutritional ingredients. Find the ingredients and look for sugar in the ingredients. Once you find sugar in the ingredients, then you will now know the exact amount of sugar it contains from the nutrition fact. All right, still, this is Milo. You like to take Milo, right? And to give to your children. Let's find out how much sugar the manufacturer says it contains. Now, this is not Michelle telling you something from my head. I am reading what the manufacturer is telling me. So I am interpreting what the manufacturer is saying. So I didn't manufacture this. I didn't put the sugar. So please just know that I am teaching you how to interpret the food labels to know what the manufacturer is saying. Now for Milo, first thing first is to look for what? The ingredients. And looking at the ingredients, sugar is number 1. Then protomalt extract and all the other ingredients like vitamins and minerals, and yes, vitamins, minerals, milk solids, cocoa powder. Sugar is number 1. So yes, it has sugar inside. Now, how much sugar does it contain? You will now go to where we have the nutrition information, but this is not in the tabular format. Can you see this? I think gold color, that is what I can see. Can you see this aspect? That is where they are telling us the nutrition information, where we can find the exact amount. So this is where we have, so theirs is not in a tabular format, but is written, is specified there. Now let's find out how much sugar we have. So it says that it has 19.1 grams of carbohydrates, out of which we have 16.5 grams of sugar. Out of which we have what? 16.5 grams of sugar. What does that tell you? Remember that a cube of sugar is almost 5 grams. That means that this sachet of Milo has 3 cubes of sugar. 3 cubes of sugar. So when you take your tea with Milo and you empty this whole sachet inside, don't say I don't take sugar. I don't take sugar. Sam. I don't add sugar to my food. Can you see? You take sugar, just that the manufacturer added it for you. So you have taken 3 cubes of sugar when you take this. And if we factor in the sugar in the slice of bread, let's assume that you take 2 slices of bread, then that means you have taken 4 cubes of sugar. And if you are one of those who eats 10 slices of sugar, or some we say they just keep eating until the loaf has finished, just keep estimating 2.5 or each slice, add it to the Milo, then you will know exactly how much sugar you have taken. Let me show you one more product, just 1 or 2 products, and I will now answer some questions if you have. This is Ovaltine. Do you also take Ovaltine with your milk? Let's find out how much sugar we have in Ovaltine. first thing first is to go to where the ingredient list, to look for the list of ingredients. Now when you get to the ingredients, and mind you, sometimes the ingredients are written in different languages, but they also have a way of making you understand in English what they're talking about, so you will find it when you look for it. So now this particular product, Ovaltine, it has barley malt extract, then sugar, then glucose syrup, milk powder, and all the other ingredients. So yes, they have specified that the product has sugar. Now the next thing will be to check the nutrition information. This is in a tabular format to know exactly how much sugar it contains. So this is nutritional information, and per serving, which is this portion, it contains carbohydrates, 24.7 grams of carbohydrates, 24.7 grams of carbohydrates. And out of the 24.7 grams carbohydrates, it has 5.2 grams of sugar. Are you getting that? This one now has what? 5.2. And if you remember what I keep saying, that a cube of sugar is about 5 grams, then that means that in Ovaltine you have 1 cube of sugar. In Ovaltine you have what? 1 cube of sugar. Now this is a food product that I found. It's biscuits. They call it mini snack cookies. So under the ingredients, it has flour, margarine, sugar, milk, lecithin, milk flavor, butter flavor, baking soda. So since there is a mention of sugar, then that means sugar was added in the manufacturing. The next will now be to go to the nutrition information, so that you can now know exactly how much sugar it contains. So this now has carbohydrates per cookie 6.67 gram. No indication of how much sugar it contains. So do you now know how to read food labels and how to find hidden sugar in foods? It's clear, it's simple, it's straightforward, it's not complicated. So for products that don't indicate exactly how much sugar they contain, you may want to reach out to them and ask. Yes, you can now call and ask, please, may I know how much sugar you have, how much sugar you add to your products? So that will help me decide on whether I should take it or not, or if I should reduce my intake. So that is what I will advise you to do for products that don't clearly specify. And if you have a food product that you're pushing out there, you don't have nutrition information, please provide that. The customers are supposed to know what they are eating. They're supposed to be able to make the choice on what they want to eat and how much they want to eat based on the information provided. So that will be all about hidden sugar and how you can find them.